of Affinity Restoration at its finest moments. Once again, we are still here at the Park Forest area here in Park Forest, Illinois. Today's Saturday. Yesterday we did complete that one build. It's literally just across the street, or not across the street, it's behind this project that we're doing here on Saturday. But this is a very unique story, just like yesterday. If you watched that episode yesterday, that was from a customer that had a little bit of a harder time dealing with the insurance company. You know, they declined it the first time around because the insurance third-party inspector wasn't doing their job properly and did not document certain things. So it took, you know, like about 7-8 months to actually get through. We don't give up. As long as the customer allows us to pursue it, we will pursue it. And lo and behold, that customer was able to get a new roof, new gutter system for their home that they've lived in for the last 14 months only. And this customer is similar. This was actually done here in Miami Street in Park Forest, Illinois. This home was actually inspected by the same inspector that did the same, you know, half a job that basically did not get approved the first time around, and we fought it tooth and nail, and it's the same process. It took about 8 months to get these guys resolved and taken care of, and now we're finally breaking ground, and it's perfect timing because winter is coming, and now they're getting a new roof just before winter. But the temperature is about 64 degrees today. So needless to say, this Owens Corning roof is going on, and it'll have enough time to seal just before the snow drops, giving them a nice looking brand new roof on their home and detached garage. So again, the shining moment that we actually have here is the fact that if you're a contractor and you're watching this, you probably have encountered this situation before where you were dealing with a customer and somehow that claim did not actually go through the first time around. And a lot of contractors, and you can attest to this, a lot of contractors will just walk away. I used to work for a few of them before. They just walk away and then go to the next house, Well, they're leaving that customer high and dry. You know, they still need a little bit of help, but they're leaving that customer high and dry in regards to, you know, the service that you promised them, right? Just because there's so many houses. I mean, if you look around this area, there's so many houses here that need our help as well. So when contractors just walk away from the homeowners, from their customers, and we've heard these stories before where the homeowners continue to try to reach out to the contractor, and they just won't return their phone calls because they've given up, and you know they couldn't get it through the first time around. They just give up and move on to the next house. Well, we don't do that here at Affinity Restoration. We actually will fight for that homeowner as long as we know that we have a good, you know, solid ground to stand on. We'll keep fighting and fighting. It may take a little bit longer, but come on, seriously? Waiting 7 months or 8 months and getting it approved, that's way better than paying for your own roof out of your own pocket. You're saving, you know, $10, $15, $20, $30,000. You know, we have another story that we're building next week from South Holland that is over a year, almost about I think about 13 months, 14 months. We've been fighting that, and it finally got approved. But that's a different story. In this case, the story is the customer stood their ground. We stood our ground. They backed us, we backed them, and lo and behold, we finally got it re-inspected. We finally got it approved and justified through repairability that it cannot be repaired. So the insurance company has no choice but to actually approve the roof replacement and gutter replacement, and in this case, also siding. So we'll be back here next week to do the siding. On Monday, this coming Monday, 2 days from now, they'll do the gutter. So this homeowner is getting a $30,000 amount of I guess upgrades or work being done to their home because they stood their ground and they allowed us to help them through and through. So again, if you're working with a contractor and they just walk away just because they didn't get it approved the first time around, well, then you know who to call. We'll be more than happy to pick up those pieces, try to justify it, and see if we have some good solid ground or footing to stand on, and we'll fight for you. But in this case, let's talk about the story of this Park Forest, Miami Street in Park Forest, Illinois. Again, not a big roof, about 25 squares total that we're basically putting in, but it's going to be roofing, gutters, and siding that we're putting into this home. But more importantly, as you can see here, and for those people that are watching, you guys know that we don't edit these things, so bear with me here. We're going to go through it. We're putting some of the gorgeous sand dune shingle on this roof. Check that out. Owens Corning Duration Shingle Sand Dune. And we're upgrading them from their regular box vents into Snow Country ridge vent system, right? You see that? Check that out, right? Their garage needs to be done as well. Let's get up here. So their siding is going to get replaced, like I said, about a week from now, because look at those. Those are hail hits that the insurance company was going to try to run away from, but we didn't allow them to run away. We pursued it, just because we knew that we had a good, solid footing to stand on. Look at that. 6-foot ice and water shield. 6-foot ice and water shield. Very nice. Very nice. Look at that. Solid. Garage is already stripped. That's going to get done today, so that's perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So, shingles are coming up. They're going to start basically shingling this. And of course, as always, you guys probably already know, we've said it countless times, we don't ever use 3 tabs. So this customer basically took it upon themselves to better their home and put some really quality shingles on top of this roof. But also, we've got all the components. Your starter strip from Owens Corning, your hip and ridge from Owens Corning. I mean, you know, we don't flip shingles for starter strips. We actually use real starter strips, and that's a huge factor, by the way, folks. A lot of contractors out there, not everyone, you know, there's a lot of good ones out there, but some contractors will try to save that little extra few buck here, few dollars there, and actually flip shingles, base shingles upside down and use them as a starter strip. No, we actually use real starter strip to make sure that the quality of the roof is to its peak and finest. Okay, so there you have it, folks. There you have it. Gorgeous looking roof. So we'll keep you posted and more updates onto this as it comes available throughout the day. Of course, we'll have the nice drone shot when this whole place basically is completely built, and we're gonna hope that some of these neighbors around here, if you look around here, look at all these 3-tab houses that's here. Look at all these houses. All of these need our help. All of these were affected by that big storm that came through this area not too long ago. And we hope that, you know, the work that we do here today resonates in the eyes of our of all of these potential customers or homeowners out here, that they would give us a chance to help them out as well. We're here to help as many people as we can. Obviously, this is why we call these episodes Affinity Restoration at its finest moments, because we step up. We step up to the plate for the homeowner, not just for our company, not just for our own benefit, but for the benefit of the homeowners to be restored and better their homes, obviously, because they have the right to do so. Anyways, again, this is Armand Nicholas with Affinity Restoration, and stay tuned for more updates as we build this roof out throughout the day. And we appreciate you taking the time to watch our videos and hopefully learn a thing or two, or maybe if you need help, if you need our assistance, we'll be more than happy to assist you as well. Thank you, and we'll see you shortly.